It was like smoke, and gases all started coming to car, and me and my brother started to go crazy, you know. I thought I was going in my head. Felt like my brain was getting sucked out.
Another motorist and a truck driver also witnessed the incident. They confirm the Knowles family story. Police are investigating the claim. They say the car did have dents on the roof and an ash substance inside. Late today, the Knowles family returned to the scene of their experience for the last time.
And you won't travel that stretch of road again?
No way.
You don't even wish to travel in your own car?
No.
It was not a star, but could not identify what it was. Later, inland at Mundrabilla Roadhouse, near the West Australian-South Australian border, a truck driver reported that he had also seen an incredible light in the sky. At 5:30 yesterday morning, a West Australian family of 4 travelling east say a UFO landed on their car. They were travelling at 200 kilometres an hour at the time. The object was emitting an extremely bright light. And they were travelling in the same area as the previous sightings. In a moment I'll talk with the family, but first, Emily Booker with this report on the strange goings-on in that part of Australia.
History is dotted with strange lights and reported visits to Earth of UFOs. Australia itself records 180 sightings a year, and although 92% of these turn out to be planes, clouds or some other natural phenomenon, 8% are never explained. And it is the skies to the west and south of this vast continent which have played host most frequently to the suspected flying saucers.
What was your reaction when you saw the lights for the first time?
Funny sensation. You feel the hairs in your legs sort of curling and your heart beating at about a million.
I was up the road again, and it was in front of us again.
How high off the ground was it?
It was on the ground.
I mean, it was on the ground.
It was on the ground, facing us when we were driving along.
And then, so it was moving along with you?
Yeah, it was following us.
And then eventually you tried to get away from it, is that right?
It's still chasing us.
Sean, you were driving. How fast did you get up to?
I got up to about 200 kilometres.
That's very fast. Have you driven that fast before?
No, I haven't.
And the car is capable of doing 200 kilometres an hour?
Yeah.
And at what stage did the object land on your roof?
Oh.
How fast were you going at the time?
I was doing about 200. I got a blowout, and once the car stopped, I blinked out, and I don't know what happened. There was even witnesses.
But a lot of people think that you are making it up. Do you realise that?
That's not true. No way.
When it landed on the car, what happened?
We were screaming and yelling.
And as soon as it landed on the car, that's when my tyre blew out.
Smoke started coming in the car.
Smoke started to come in the car. And that's when I just blanked out.
There was one report that your voices changed, is that correct?
Yes, they did.
In what way?
Really deep and slow, and I don't know. We started to sound like that.
Can you...
Real deep, deeper than that even. It was so deep, it's really hard to explain. More or less like our voice kind of died out as we were talking.
If a car has a blowout at 200 kilometres an hour, there is a danger, isn't it, that it will overturn? How come you didn't?
there was a weight on the roof, and explain that.
Was the car on the road at all times, or was it lifted off as has been?
No, you see all the other clouds underneath it and all the clouds behind it. Yeah.
I think they said it was heaven.
They said heaven is over. It is heaven. Hey, you know what? Maurice and Mama. They just pulled a plug on the lady that used to stay in that building right now the other day. Today at 5 o'clock.
It's us. It's us. It's us. Whoa. Look at the curve part. It's like a separator on it. It's talking about right now. It's talking about right now.
Chasing us, and it all of a sudden it landed on our car, pulled our car back, and I put my hand at the window, and I fell on the roof.
What did you feel?
It was like a sponge on the roof. It was sucking the roof, you know, the car. It's a sponge. I saw it.
How big was it? What did it look
It was
like?
about, I don't really know. I can't really explain.
Did you see anything but a light?
Not really. It was
I can explain it. It was sort of, it was shaped like this. Hang on. It was shaped like this. Had like a little circle in the centre, and that was like a yellow sort of colour. And it had on the outsides, it was sort of shaped like that, and on the outsides it was like that, and in the centre it was like that. And I asked my brother, you know, if that was a spaceship, and he goes, "Don't be stupid." So I got up closer to have a look, and it lying miles back, and I drove my...
Things for a second when your arms and legs sort of don't want to move. So, what was it? I don't know.
These tough Aussie truckies are the last people you'd expect to believe in UFOs. But these pictures record their terrifying encounter.
It was virtually on the ground at the first sighting, and it was there until Monty took that last photograph. And then it appeared to move off.
For the Port Neal community in South Australia, the visit of a UFO wasn't confined to the skies. Whatever the object was, there's no doubt from these pictures that it landed on the Rodders' property.
There's something that's causing these things that we can't explain, so why not believe in the source of that?
Now the UFOs have disturbed the peace of the southwestern skies yet again. The Knowles family of Perth were in their car heading across the Nullarbor Plain when a bright light appeared above them, picked up their car and dropped it.
Well, to the Knowles family in Adelaide, thanks for joining us. And 36 hours now after the event, do any of you have any doubts as to what happened? Do you still believe that it was a UFO that landed on your car?
Yes, we do.
Why do you believe that?
Because we actually saw it, you know. It was
And fishing boats have also reported being buzzed by a UFO. Faye Knowles and her 3 sons claim an orange blob picked their car up off the highway. They fled in terror into the scrub until the object disappeared.
For the Knowles family, it was to have been a routine drive across the Nullarbor. That all changed as the family approached the town of Mundrabilla on the Air Highway. They claim that's when they had their unexpected and terrifying encounter with the unknown.
the car was shaking. I went down the window and I said it's on top of the roof. And all this, I don't know what it was, it all come inside the car like smoke. We thought we were all dead.
And I went down my window and Mum said there's something on the roof. And I said, no, come